What up, though, y'all? It's Chris. Appreciate you connecting with me while I'm out here getting 10,000 steps in. Let's get right into the topic at hand. Anthony Edwards. He paid just a little over $1 million to just pay his 18 years worth of child support up front. Man, what a move. Some people are saying that this was a good move. Some people are saying that it's not. I get his sentiment. He didn't want a kid with her. He don't want to deal with her. So he just like, look, let me give you the money. Don't ask me for nothing. At the same time, though, if that money's invested, that $1 million, the amount of interest and then compound interest that it will earn will be more than that $5,000 a month. It'll offset it. It'll be more than that $5,000 a month that he has to pay in child support. So I see both sides of it. The women are mixed on this. I think the women like that he was willing to just give her a bag and be done with her. But at the same time, they want to pretend like, oh, well, he should still be a father, yada, yada, yada. He got a seed out there. So should he be a father? Yeah, he should. It's accountability on both sides. This woman that he knocked up is what, like 38, 39? I don't know what it is with these young ballers and hooking up with these women that are middle-aged. I don't see it. Now, in his case, she's good looking. She's got a nice body. It looks like it's been augmented. But it's just like, man, 40-year-old box is 40-year-old box. Whether it's in a nice wrapping or not, this still ultimately is a woman that's inching up to the age. I mean, she's technically old enough to be your mom. She would have had to have become a teen mom to have had you, but old enough to be your mom nonetheless. If the shoe were on the other foot, a guy that age knocking up some mid-20s a woman, people we be talking about is weird. That's one of the double standards about this that I find to be amusing. When it's one of these gold-digging middle-aged chicks that manages to trap one of these young ballers with a baby, is you get it, girl. Get that bag, yada, yada, yada. But when it's reversed, them same women are talking about groomer vibes. What's up with that, man? So Anthony Edwards, he's got I think it's a daughter with this woman. He clearly doesn't want anything to do with it. I think he already went through the process of giving up his rights. He either already has done it or already has filed the paperwork and it's in the process of it. But dude is not trying to stick around and be the father. And there's accountability on both sides of this. For him, you don't want to be a dad. Why are you having raw sex and obviously letting off in her? You shooting up the club with a woman you don't want to have a kid with. Why are you doing that? If she's still having her monthly, cycle, all the plumbing is working, and you shoot the club up, she's not on any type of birth control, which they never are. That's the outcome. It's going to be a pregnancy. So if this is a scenario you didn't want, you didn't do anything to prevent it. And then on her end, people could say he should raise the kid, it's his child. Yes, he should raise the kid, it's his child. Absolutely. Ultimately, though, she chose to have a kid with a man that she knew didn't want a kid with her. So it's accountability on both sides. You can say he ain't shit for that and all that. And I'm not going to necessarily disagree with that. I'm just simply saying, if somebody tells you what time it is, how they feel about something, I don't want this, believe them. If he's saying to you, I don't want this kid, I'm not going to be in this kid's life, I'm not going to take no part in raising this kid, I don't want to be with you, all that, expect to do it alone. Right or wrong, expect to do it alone. Because right or wrong, he telling you what's up. So there's accountability to go around on both sides. It's just a mess though. This guy, he not paying attention. He's about to roll backwards into me because he's not paying attention. I don't just be out here talking to y'all. I pay attention to all my surroundings because I don't be trying to get messed up out here, y'all. As I was saying, accountability goes around on both parts. You have two adults that both made a series of very irresponsible choices. When it comes to her, though, this decision is going to catch up to her sooner rather than later. Because that $1 million, a woman like this is going to burn through that money real quick. She's not going to have that money a long time. A woman like this who wants to keep up a certain lifestyle, pose a certain way for social media, have a certain digital footprint, she going to burn right through $1 million. It costs a lot of money to keep up the image of having a lot of money. That's why people be out here going broke. Include some of these former athletes. They be making a ton of money, and after they've retired, they have no plan, but they want to keep up the image of still getting them NBA checks when they done dried up. Next thing you know, they out here working DoorDash or something like that because they had all the money in the world until they didn't. So I don't expect this to be her retirement. All right, she gonna have to get out here and trap somebody else. And having kids for this short-term benefit, is it really worth it? You got to put your body through 9 months of incubating a child in order to get that bag. As you get older, it's not as easy for the body to complete this task. We got the church making noise now. You know what I mean? That's the noise for our video. You know it was coming. As I was saying, it gets harder to complete this task as you get older. You approaching 40. What now? I mean, you're going to blow through that money. A woman like this can easily blow through that money in a year. I kid you not. $1 million don't stretch the way it used to, especially when it's somebody that's trying to keep up a flashy lifestyle. So what's next? You go have somebody else's kid? Eventually, you're going to stop being able to do that because it's only a temporary payoff. And then you got a bunch of kids that you still got to raise. If only some younger woman who's watching this would say, I don't want this for myself and move differently. If only. I'm going to leave it there though, y'all. Let me go ahead and keep stepping. I'll holler at y'all soon. Peace.